Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into a heated debate titled, Muslim Attacks the Bible but Completely Backfires. In this video, SHOMOUN, a well-known Christian apologist, goes head-to-head with a male Muslim defender. Let's dive into the video.
The Bible has been written by people.
Who wrote down the Quran for your prophet?
People have wrote it, but
Thank you. Abdullah ibn Masud, Ubay bin Ka'b, Zayd ibn Thabit, Muawiyah ibn Abu Sufyan, among others. Human scribes that your prophet had to write down the Quran for him.
Yeah.
And what did Uthman do with all those Qurans that
He made them
Muhammad
into a book.
Sahaba? What did he do?
he made them into a book.
He burned them.
Oh,
He destroyed Qurans that were Arabic Qurans written by the companions of Muhammad, and he took the one copy of Zayd and says, this is the one we're going to go by. How is it that the Muslims, who all were taught the Quran by the companions of Muhammad, the Sahaba, when they learned the Quran from Muhammad's companions, were reciting it so differently, reading it so differently, that it didn't sound the same? So they accused each other of corrupting the book and wanted to kill each other.
they were accusing each other of corrupting the book.
But if the Quran is perfectly preserved and they learned it from one man, why would they recite it so differently that it didn't sound the same, and they accused Muslims of corrupting the Quran?
They may have read, for example, a character different to accuse each other. For example, they may have read the word al-mutahhida, for example, mutahhidi for mutahhidida, or etc. I'm giving an example. And
No, but what I'm saying is, that's okay. My point is, they're all learning it from Muhammad. Abdullah bin Masud is learning it from Muhammad. Ubay bin Ka'b is learning it from Muhammad. Why then would these two companions of Muhammad learn the Quran so differently, so that when they teach it to others, these others now are thinking the other Muslims have corrupted the Quran? Why couldn't they get it the same way and the right way when they're getting it from the same person? And then finish what Uthman did.
And when they had written many copies, Uthman returned the original manuscript to Hafsa. Uthman sent to every Muslim province one copy of what they had copied, and ordered that all of the Quranic materials, whenever written in fragmentary manuscripts or whole copies, to be burned.
Wait, what did he do with the Qurans of the Sahaba, the companions of Muhammad?
He burned them.
What gave Uthman the right to take the Mus'haf, the copy of Abdullah ibn Masud or Ubay ibn Ka'b or the others, and burn them and destroy them when these are Arabic Qurans?
Nobody gave him the right to do that.
Okay, but he did it.
Yeah, he did.
And he's not a prophet, he's not a messenger, and Allah didn't give him wahi to do that. So when you say your Quran is perfectly preserved, not according to your traditions.
Yeah.
So why would I want to follow your Quran when Uthman came about 30 years after the death of your prophet? He burned all these Arabic Qurans. And Abdullah bin Masud, by the way, refused, didn't want to give up the Quran. And I have the traditions to prove it, where he said, I memorized and learned over 70 surahs from Muhammad when Zayd was still a little child in Medina, and you want me to go to him and take the Quran from him? Abdullah bin Masud didn't want to, he was forced, and that Uthman had him beaten up. This is in your Muslim sources. So thank Jesus Christ our Lord, we didn't have a Christian like Uthman, who gathered the copies of the books of the Bible written by the companions of the Lord Jesus and burned them and say, you're going to go with this one. Thank the Lord Jesus, that didn't happen with our Bible, but it happened with your Quran. So how can I trust your Quran?
Well, there has been a research in Birmingham. There was a Quran that was like 3,000 to 2,000 or 1,000 or like that, somewhere between there, and it was preserved. And it,
that Quran, the Birmingham, go read it. It has variant readings that is not identical to the Quran today. That's number one. Number two, it's not a complete Quran. It's only a few surahs. And number three, the codex is dated even before the time that your prophet began his prophetic ministry. It's like dated around 540. So if you go with the earlier dating, that means these chapters were not from Muhammad. They were chapters Muhammad took and made part of the Quran. My whole point is, you've been taught a lie. You look like a very nice, innocent young man. Do yourself a favor. If you believe God is real, cry out to God and say, God, show me the truth. Show me what religion is the true path, and show me if Jesus is a man only or is he your son, and give me the grace to accept that truth.
First and foremost, I want to send peace and blessings to the Prophet Jesus and Prophet Muhammad. Peace and blessings be upon.
Show me where the Quran says send peace and blessings on Jesus. Give me the verse.
No. You see, we send peace and blessings to our Prophet. It doesn't say it in the Quran.
I didn't ask you what you do. I know what you do. You just admit it's not in the Quran, right?
I don't think so. I haven't seen it in the Quran.
In the Quran, you are told to pray for your prophet for his peace. Open up chapter 33, verse 56.
Oh, you who have believed, ask Allah to confer blessings upon him, and ask Allah to grant him peace.
That's not what the Arabic says. I don't know what version you're reading.
Oh, you want me to read it in Arabic?
Read in Arabic if you can, and slowly. 33:56, because that's not what the Arabic says. If Arabic, then you know that that's a dishonest translation.
Inna Allah wa malaikatuhu sallu ala nabi la ayyuhalladhina amanu.
Pause. Translate what you just said. Verily, Allah and his angels do what?
And peace and blessings to their prophet.
That's not what it says. Yusaluna doesn't mean peace. Peace is salam.
صلوا على
And blessing is barakah. What is the word yusaluna?
يسألون. Ask you.
No, friend.
يسألون or
Yusaluna.
يسألون?
Yusaluna is from Salah. Come on, friend. You contact me to have a dialogue. I'm assuming that you know your Islam very well because you said you had a Discord. I didn't reach out to you. Come on, don't drop the ball here. Don't disappoint me because they're going to tell me, why do you pick on kids who don't know the deen? Well, you contacted me. What does yusaluna mean? Sallu. Sallah.
صلوا عليه. Pray to. Pray.
Oh, yes. Say it again. Pray what?
Pray to.
Oh, so guys, did you hear it? He just said Muhammad Hijab is a liar. He goes, Sallah alayhi means pray to. So he just translated it. Allah and his angels pray to the Prophet. Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you agree your God and the angels pray to Muhammad?
They pray for.
But you just said Sallah alayhi means pray to. Didn't you you're recorded. We're recording this. This is on YouTube. It's gold, Dawood. You just said Sallah alayhi means pray to. So you just admit that your God and the angels pray to Muhammad, which means Muhammad Hijab was lying to David Wood. So who's right? You or Muhammad Hijab? Interesting. So, well, who does your God pray to when he prays for Muhammad?
He prays for Muhammad. He doesn't pray
Okay,
to.
but who does he pray to when he prays for? Even though you said Sallah alayhi means pray to, we'll let you slide with that. Who does your God pray to when he prays for Muhammad?
He doesn't pray to anyone. He prays for Muhammad. He sends pieces and
Praise for means I pray for you, Dawood. But when I pray for you, I'm praying to someone when I pray for you. So when the angels pray for Muhammad, who do they pray to?
They pray to Allah.
Okay, so when Allah prays for Muhammad, who does he pray to?
He prays to Allah.
Oh, so you admit. We got a second admission. You are an honest Muslim. I respect you. Guys, two honest admissions from our friend Dawood. He just said Allah prays to Allah when he prays for Muhammad, and Sallah alayhi means Allah and the angels pray to Muhammad. Thank you, sir. So
No, I said
the verse.
Wait, one second. I said Allah prays for Muhammad and Muhammad prays to Allah.
No, that's not what I asked you. So you can change it. You're recorded. That's okay. Now, what's the second part?
Ya Allah, Inna Allah والله يصلوا على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما.
Okay, when it says Sallu alayhi, that's talking to you guys. What do you do for Muhammad?
We pray for Muhammad. We don't pray to.
All right, so I gave you a verse where it says you are to pray for Muhammad. He needs your prayers and you need to salute him. But you can't show me anywhere in the Quran where it says pray for Jesus, right?
I can try to find it if you want.
Well, in the Quran, it's not there. I'm letting you know. But I want to ask you a question. Where is your prophet now that he's dead?
He's in heaven. He's with God.
Well, can you show me where the hadith or the Quran says he's in heaven? Isn't he in Barzakh? And Barzakh is not heaven. It's not paradise. It's not Jannah.
Wait, I'll have to try to find it out because I don't have my Quran with me. I have internet with me.
That's fine. I told you get your Quran ready because we're going to talk about Muhammad. We'll talk about Tawhid Trinity. That's fine. But okay, because according to, if you're a Sunni, which you are,
yeah,
Muhammad is in Barzakh. Barzakh is not Jannah. It's not paradise, right? In fact, isn't it true that the prophets are in their graves and their bodies do not decompose?
Yeah, they do not decompose because they're prophets.
And the prophets are in their graves, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so why did you say
their bodies are in the graves?
Yeah, but they're alive too, right? Because there are hadiths where it says when your prophet made the migration from Mecca to Medina, he passed by the grave of Moses and found him praying in his grave. Because according to your beliefs, those who die, they are alive in the graves. And if they're unbelievers, they're tortured. But if they're believers, they are at peace and rest. And their graves are expanded so they can be comfortable in their graves, right?
Yeah, but even if they're believers and they have not prayed a single prayer in their life, they still get tortured.
I'm not asking that. I'm saying you said Muhammad is in heaven, but that's not what your tradition says. He's not in heaven. He's in Barzakh.
Which is wait. So basically, Barzakh, it's a little heaven in the grave. So basically,
okay, so he's in the grave.
Yeah, but he's in the little heaven in the grave.
Okay, good. I'm not disagreeing. So he's in the grave in heaven, right? A heavenly grave, but he's not in Jannah. He's not in paradise yet, right?
Yeah, he's not in like the highest Jannah. He's in a Jannah in the grave.
Where is Jesus Isa according to your Quran?
Like as in like where is he resting?
I need to give you the ayat. Okay, open up chapter 3, Surah Al-Imran 55. Chapter 3, 55.
It says, remember when Allah said, "Oh Jesus, I will take you and raise you up to myself."
Okay, pause there. Where did Allah take Jesus?
Yeah, he rose him to him like
to himself. I will raise you to myself, to me. Yeah. Okay. So where's Allah?
Allah, he's on his throne.
On or above?
On. And actually
Okay, so he's on his throne. Good. Okay, so Allah just said in your Quran, you believe this is Allah speaking, I will take you to myself. He didn't say I'm going to take you to Jannah or
to myself.
Okay, so you just said Allah's on the throne, and if Allah takes Jesus to himself, where's Jesus now?
Jesus with God.
And where's God again?
He's on his throne.
So thank you for proving to everyone that your Quran says that your Isa is with Allah on the throne.
No, that's not right. He can probably be next to him.
Read it again. I didn't say it. Your Quran. Are you correcting your Quran? Astaghfirullah. What did your Quran say? Don't add your own tafsir or ta'wil. What does it say?
Remember when Allah said, "Oh Jesus, I'll take you and raise you up to myself." He never specified that he'll take him on.
Yeah. Well, you just said, where's himself? Where is he?
He's on his throne.
So if I say I'm going to take you to myself, I'm taking you to myself. Myself is on my chair, and I'm going to take you to myself. Where are you going to be? Outside in the street corner?
No, you may be next to him. He doesn't specify that you. He's
still next to him, right?
Yeah, he's next to him, but he's not on the throne. He's not on God's throne.
Well, you can. That verse doesn't even say Allah's on the throne. So wherever Allah is, Isa's there. So at least we admit Muhammad is in the grave, but your Isa's with Allah above the seven heavens. Thank you for admitting that. Now, before we go to the next verse, it says where Jesus is. Read the first part of the line.
Remember when Allah said, "Oh Jesus, I will take you and raise you up to myself."
What is the Arabic word for "I will take you"? Right?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me what mutawafiqa means?
Take you.
No, mutawafiqa from tawaffa. Wafa means cause you to die.
Yeah, death.
So you admit that the word mutawafiqa from tawaffa, wafa means cause to die, right?
No, tuwaffa means dead. Who
death, right?
We can. Okay. Wait 1 second. I'm gonna give you a sentence. Huwa tuwaffa. He died. It means huwa tuwaffa.
He did what?
Huwa tuwaffa. He died.
That's what I said. Death. You're agreeing with me.
Yeah, but you said that tuwaffa means cause of death, but it means
no,
death.
No, it doesn't matter because it says I will take you. So translate it the way you want it to. Translate the Arabic literally.
Shalem, I think. I'm not sure.
Okay, so you're admitting that whatever the Arabic, everyone translated, Allah took Jesus not before Jesus died, because you just admit tawaffa means death, right?
Yeah, but he didn't take him when he was dead.
But hold on, it says inni mutawafiqa. First it's going to be the mutawafiqa, then I will raise you to myself. So what came first?
So mutawafiqa, like he rose him before he didn't die.
The rose is the other part. The first part, mutawafiqa, is the rising. The mutawafiqa is the death part. So now explain the sentence for me. How did Allah took Jesus to himself after the tawaffa occurred?
No, he took him before he died.
It's right there, friend. Don't add to the Quran. Read it again slowly. Read the Arabic slowly.
إذا كلا الله يا عيسى في متوفيق يا متوفيق ورافي.
Okay, ورافي. The conjunction and rafi. Rafi is the raising, right?
Yeah, the raf.
So, but what came first, the rafi or the tawaffa? You're reading it right now.
Mutawafiqa, like
okay, so I'm asking you, you interpret the verse for me. I don't want to do it for you because you're going to reject it. How did Allah take Jesus himself? Did he take him alive first, or did Jesus die, then he took him alive? Read the verse and explain it for me. Because you just admit tawaffa means death.
He said that he will indeed take him and raise him to himself.
Notice what you did again. You didn't translate mutawafiqa as death. I'm going to ask you again. You just admit, we got you recorded, mutawafiqa
we'll take you.
How's he gonna take him if the verb tawaffa means death?
He'll take him when, wait a second.
Exactly, explain it to me. We're gonna wait. We'll wait for you.
So he'll take him, so he'll take him alive.
But no, mutawafiqa doesn't mean alive, it means to die.
No, it means death.
Yes,
it means
death.
Die.
So how's he gonna take him alive when you just admit it means he's going to die? Death. When did Jesus die?
He died and Allah took him to the heaven.
Good. So Jesus first died and then Allah raised him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, say it again.
As far as I think.
Okay, no, say it again. What is the verse saying?
إذا كلا الله إذا كلا الله يا عيسى إفي متوفيك ورافعك إلى وموته روح.
Yeah, you're going. That's it. You're going beyond the part. Okay. So what did he do again? Explain it. So Jesus died, and then Allah raised him to himself.
Yeah, I think so.
Good. At least you're very honest. I like that. If you're honest, God will guide you. If you're not, then He'll give you what you deserve. So I want everyone to hear. We got you recorded, my friend. You just told everyone Jesus died, and then Allah raised him to Himself. And Allah took Jesus to be next to Allah, right? According to this verse.
As far as I know.
So you just admit your Quran teaches the death, resurrection, and ascension of Jesus. Good job, buddy. Now, by the way, there's a Muslim, Nasir Ahmed, saying you're not a Muslim. He's saying you're lying. How can you prove to this Muslim who's listening that you're a Muslim?
I can read Surah Al-Fatiha without even looking.
Okay, recite Surah Al-Fatiha for Nasir Ahmed. Go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Okay. Now recite Shahada for Nasir Ahmed, your brother, your
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمد رسول الله.
See, Nasir Ahmed is saying that you're probably ex-Muslim. Do you deny Muhammad, or is Muhammad your prophet and messenger?
I'm not an ex-Muslim. I'm a Muslim.
Okay, so say Shahada slowly for Nasir, because he's thinking you're a liar and I paid you to pretend to be a Muslim. Say it again.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمد رسول الله.
And when I'm finished with you, my friend, I will give the link to Nasir to see if you can do a better job. So you just put him in his place. Thank you, sir. Okay, so let's go back to the question. Since Muhammad is in the grave, and you say the grave is a heaven for him, but Jesus is with Allah, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Now, he thinks that if you say that Jesus died, you're not a Muslim. He doesn't know what he's talking about. This guy, anyway, he's wasting my time. Let's focus on you. Okay, so number one, you cannot show me in the Quran where it says you pray for Jesus, because if Jesus is with Allah, he's in perfect peace, right?
Yeah.
And so why does he need your prayer?
Because he's a prophet, and we have to set up.
Why does a prophet need your prayer if he's already with Allah in the highest state imaginable? He's already in the highest state imaginable. He's in a state of perfect peace. You can't get any more peaceful and any more secure than being next to Allah above the seven heavens. So why does he need your prayer?
Maybe Allah has ordered the people to pray for him.
Well, he ordered you to pray for Muhammad, but I don't see it in the Quran for Jesus. And if your prophet is safe and secure, right? When I pray for you, it's because we do not know whether we will die on the path or we will stray. So our hope is, and our prayer is, that God will continue to guide us and forgive us and preserve us. So I need to pray for you. You need to pray for me, because we're not certain tomorrow we'll remain on the path. We may fall away. But once we die, we say we die in Iman, in faith. We died in faith. Okay. Now we know at least we died in faith. That part we have certain. Now you may go to hell, like you said, some Muslims may end up in hell, come out, but still, if you die saying Shahada, you will eventually make it to Jannah. Now, was there any Muslim better than your prophet?
No.
And he completed his course of life, right?
He completed his course of life, and he did.
Perfect Iman, right?
Perfect Iman.
So why do you need to pray for him?
Allah has ordered us to pray for the prophet.
But why does Allah order you pray for the prophet, who's supposed to be al-insan al-kamil, the perfect man, and he is the one who's the seal of the prophets, and Jannah is guaranteed for him? You only pray for someone who needs prayer, because it may not be certain that he will finish the race, and it may not be certain he'll be under the mercy of Allah. So your prophet wasn't certain?
Well, I think he was certain.
You only think he was certain? You're not guaranteed?
I'm guaranteed that he's certain.
Okay, read for me 46 verse 9 of the Quran.
46?
Verse 9.
49.
46 9. 46 verse 9. I didn't say 49. 46 verse 9.
Verse 9. Okay, Surah Al-Afaq, right?
Yes, read it for me.
Okay. In the translation, or?
Yes, you can read translation. Here, I'm sure they're not going to butcher it.
Tell them, I'm not the first of the messengers, and I do not know what shall be done with me or with you. I'll follow only what is revealed to me, and I'm nothing but a plain warner.
Why do you read fast? Because when you read fast, we can't hear.
Okay, I'm gonna read it slow. Tell them, I'm not the first of the messengers, and I do not know what shall be done with me or with you. I follow only what is revealed to me, and I'm nothing but a plain warner.
Okay. So if your prophet is told by Allah to say, I don't know what Allah will do with me and with you, that's what your God told your prophet to say, right? Say, yeah. I am not the first among the messengers, and I do not know what Allah will do with me or with you.
Nobody knows.
Okay, so then if Allah told Muhammad, you don't even know what I'm going to do to you, so then how can you be sure what Allah is going to do with you when even your prophet doesn't know what Allah is going to do with him? And if your prophet wasn't sure what Allah is going to do with him, how do you know that your prophet is safe and sound in the grave?
I never said that he was safe and sound in the grave.
Oh, so you mean the prophet, the seal of the prophets, the one who brought Islam, who completed Allah's favors upon the ummah.
Yes.
He isn't certain of his security, and you're not certain whether he's secure, and you still follow this religion?
I am certain that he's secure in the grave, even though it says that he's not.
I don't know what Allah was going to do with me. How do you know that?
Because he spread the word of Islam, and he was the one who spread everything. He taught the people of Islam.
Yeah, but you just read the Quran, which he spread. Yeah. Where Allah tells him, tell people, you Muhammad don't know what Allah is going to do with you or with them.
Yeah.
So what's going on here? I'm confused. If this man who's supposed to be Allah's messenger and a role model for me to follow, and when he is told by his Lord, say, I don't know what my Lord's going to do with me, let alone with you, what hope does that give me if even my prophet is not certain?
Well,
yeah. Open up chapter 69 for me and read 44 to 47. 69, 44 to 47.
Chapter 69, Al-Haqaq.
Yep, 69, 44 to 47.
Okay. Had the messenger made up something in our name, we would have certainly seized him by his right hand, then severed his aorta.
Slowly. if the messenger had made up fabricated sayings in the name of Allah, what would Allah do to him?
He would punish him.
Yeah, but how? Read the punishment.
Okay. Had the messenger made up something in our name, we would have certainly seized him by his right hand, then severed his aorta.
Did you read all the way to 47?
47. I'm gonna open up to 47. I opened up to
No.
48.
You're in the same. It's the same story. Chapter 69, verses 44 to 47.
Yeah, okay. 47. And none of you could have shielded him from us.
Okay, so no one could protect Muhammad from Allah if
Yeah.
Allah was angry with Muhammad for making up things, because then he would grab him by the hand and cut off his aorta, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how did your prophet die? Do you know? Here's the link. I gave it to you. Look in your private chat on StreamYard. Go to the private chat section. You see that link?
Yeah.
Click on it. Read for me. Sahih Bukhari.
Okay. The Prophet and his ailment in which he died used to say, "Oh Aisha, I still feel the pain caused by the food I ate at Khaybar." And at
Slowly.
this time,
Friend, you know when you read fast, we can't hear. Read it for us, not just for you. Slowly.
the Prophet in his ailment in which he died used to say, "Oh Aisha, I still feel the pain caused by the food I ate at Khaybar, and at this time I feel as if my aorta is being cut from that poison."
So what did your prophet say? What did he feel being cut off?
His aorta.
What did the Quran say? If Muhammad was a liar, what would Allah do to him?
He would cut off his aorta.
So your prophet just said, I feel my aorta being cut off. So according to the Quran, that means Muhammad was hated by your God. And your God condemned him and damned him for being a liar.
It doesn't say that.
Well, read it right there. And by the way, is this Sahih Bukhari?
Yeah, it's Bukhari.
Okay, so what did your prophet say? Not you. What did he say? Aisha, I feel as if my aorta is being cut from that poison.
Yeah.
So why did Allah allow a Jewish woman to poison him? And why did Allah allow the poison to make Muhammad feel as if his aorta is being cut off, which is the very punishment Allah said he would inflict on Muhammad if Muhammad was a liar? Why did Allah shame your prophet this way? Giving a weapon for us kuffar to see that Muhammad is a false prophet. Can you explain that to us?
Well, I can't explain that.
But according to your Quran, that means your prophet is a fake. According to your own Quran, not me, you read it, 69, 44 to 47. Your God, whom you believe is speaking, said, if this messenger Muhammad made up something in our name, we'd grab him by the right hand, cut off his aorta, and there'd be none of you who could save him from us. I just gave you Sahih Bukhari. Sahih Bukhari, volume 5, book 59, hadith 713. Your prophet says to Aisha, from that poisoned food that I ate at Khaybar, the poison lingered in my blood for years, and now I feel the poison cutting off my aorta. But that's exactly what the Quran says would happen to Muhammad if he's a liar. His aorta would be cut off and he'd be damned and humiliated and shamed by God if he's a liar. So why did Allah do that to him?
Well, it doesn't say why he did it to him.
Well, the Quran says why he would do it. It would say he said he'd do it because he's a liar.
Yeah, he's a liar.
But why did Allah allow your prophet to die the way the Quran says he would die if he's a liar, embarrassing him in front of us kuffar? Because I'm a kafir and I'm using this to prove why I can't follow your prophet, because according to his own Quran, he's a fake. Why would Allah shame your prophet this way but honor Isa by taking Isa to himself? So the Quran honors Isa, saying Isa's sinless, his mother is the greatest of all women. Isa did things that Muhammad did not do. Isa's with Allah, but when it comes to Muhammad, he exposes him, shames him, and humiliates him. And you still want me to follow Muhammad?
From the very beginning, it's clear that the Muslim challenger is coming in with some strong criticisms of the Bible. He raises questions and said to some that the Bible is corrupted because it was written by so many people. But Sam is ready to respond. Sam quickly jumps in and points and said to him that the Quran, it was written that one of your sidemen who stayed with him burned the whole of the Quran. If the Quran is not corrupted, why would he choose to burn the Quran? And he could not respond to the question. And you can see that this Muslim guy was trying to say that the Quran was not written by his prophet, that is why he burnt it. That means his prophet wrote so many demonic things in the Quran. This means that the chapters of the Quran that you are reading now is not from his prophet. They are all copyrighted. There are some great exchanges where Sam really turns the tables. He asks the challenger tough questions about the Quran, which catches him off guard. It's interesting to watch as Sam shows that attacking the Bible can backfire if the arguments aren't well thought out. Overall, this debate is a powerful example of how important it is to be well prepared. Sam's knowledge shines through, as it was well proven in the Quran that Jesus is God and he could not defend what was written. These are proof to show you that the Quran is copyright. And by the end, it feels like he has really made his case. Whether you agree with him or not, it's a thought-provoking discussion about faith and beliefs. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the Muslim challenger's attack backfired, or did he make some valid points? Thanks for watching. See you in our next video.